for joining us. This is Creatives in Conversation. My name is Ashley. I'm with OFFCenter, and today we have Sarah with us.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining us and for taking part in this and sharing your experiences with OFFCenter.
Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah. So how is your day going today?
It's good. I'm cold. A little cold.
Cold, yeah.
Good. Good spirits,
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, we got I was really happy to see some snow on the ground this morning.
I was too. New Mexico, we need the moisture.
Most definitely, we really do. So this is really good. I'm ready for spring planting, ready for garden time. Do you do any gardening?
Well, no.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I moved to this little house and I kind of inherited a garden.
Okay.
And so I water it and go out there and enjoy it, and I do love it. But I'm not the gardener here, but I do want to know more about that. Yes.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's good to want to learn something new anyway. You can't know it all.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
well, that's good. I'm glad that you're having a good day and staying warm and safe. We had a snow day at OFFCenter today, so I had the day off too. So I'm so glad that we could talk a little earlier when the sun was out, and that's always good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Connecting.
Good. So we just want to talk about art today. So I kind of wanted to ask you how you started getting into art making, and what are some of your first projects that you kind of remember making, if you don't mind sharing that.
Okay. I got into art through art therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I was in art therapy at one point, and I do share this little story every once in a while, and I do in public. I have shared it. That my first day in art therapy, the they were telling me to draw in a circle, draw a circle, and draw inside the circle how I'm feeling that day or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm not an artist, I'm a writer. And the therapist responded, Sarah, stick figures. I'm a
True.
little person. And I said, do you think I could look any skinnier? So it was, in my mind, I thought I had to express myself and I had to use stick figures to draw myself, to express myself.
I see.
That wasn't exactly the case, but it became a good story because it made the therapist laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I discovered different shapes like the diamond. And I use the diamond a lot to present myself if I need to. That way I can draw inside the diamond and outside the diamond, and it's not this box or circle and it's not a stick figure, so I'm not this boring skinny thing all the time, very interesting,
I got
and
you.
then, I went on from uh, shapes. I'm more abstract
Mm-hmm.
of an artist. I use shapes and color and putting them together and coordinating stuff. And And then I discovered paper quilling.
Yes.
Yeah, and that took me off to an ability to express myself that looks more like reality other than abstract.
Mhm.
That I can create myself in different critters of sorts, not a shape, and it could be more interesting. And a simple ballerina, and dancing in fire kind of thing, just very passionate and graceful through her dance of fire, which would represent anger or fear or something like that.
Mhm.
That she just deals, and kind of kind of concept. This
That's beautiful.
is actually my very first piece.
Oh my gosh, thank you for sharing that with us. That's really good.
Yeah, well, I can tell it's my very first.
Of
Look,
course. We're our own worst critics, aren't we?
yeah, and I got a more brave. Jen has this piece.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
How cute. I love the little duck too, and the turtle and the bubbles. I
yeah,
love that.
yeah, and this is a very, very popular little piece. This bee.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so cute. I love the little the vase or the little where the flower is coming out of. That's very, very cool.
Yeah,
Adds a nice little pop of color, and I love the bee's antenna. How
yeah,
adorable.
yeah. It's these little pieces. I was still learning and trying to figure out what it is I'm doing, and
Sure.
oh, check it out. I can make a bee. Oh, look, I can make a flower. And, let's like combine things and that's kind of how I'm working is figuring out the different little things I can create and then collaging them together kind of concept.
Sure.
It's a lot of fun,
Yeah.
hours of work.
I could imagine.
It's art. I never knew that I was an artist until I stepped foot into therapy of an art therapy situation.
Mhm.
I never knew I was an artist. I never knew that, I would have any kind of visual art ability at all, ever.
Mhm.
And until I tried it, which I'm very thankful that I'm open-minded and I'll try about anything, you know, including flying planes, but that was just a little much.
What would you say inspires you to work? What inspires you to create other than maybe the possibility of learning a new skill?
um, Challenges with my emotions at times.
Okay.
Different things, different feelings, different emotions set things off. And
Got you. Mm-hmm.
I'll feel something of an emotion, even happiness. And, you know, I think, what what makes me happy? How would I express happiness? And I'll come up with something and I'll create it, you know. You know, right now I'm working on like what I'm calling an emotional garden, which
Okay.
is flowers and weeds and things, and the concept of having good emotions or other emotions, and the flowers that are helpful and that I need stay. Other emotions are like weeds and thorns on a rose. They got to go, you know.
I hear that. Well, that's a good way to look at it. And I know that you are also a writer.
Yes.
And are you including any of your written work into this garden that you're creating, the emotional garden?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, a lot of my pieces have a writing piece of some sort. What I'm trying to do is combine the writing with the piece. Writing is actually my piece. I have been writing since before I can create word letters on a piece of paper. So young, my imagination would just go, and just go and go and go. And I would tell stories to my teachers, and, at like 5, kindergarten, and
Yeah.
my teacher, the teachers as I grew up said, you are going to be a writer, and they
And
would
here you
encourage,
are.
yeah.
I know that you've done some writing with the writing group at Off Center. Is there any kind of like story or experience that you would like to share about Off Center?
Um, well, my history,
No pressure.
I have been going, I have been going to the Off Center since, I want to say, July of 2016.
Okay.
And I started in the writing group, and very, very shortly after I arrived, like the following week, we started the puppet group. And the Off Center gives me a place to go and to be and to socialize with whom understands what it's like to be an artist and a writer,
Mhm.
to be able to share and do stuff together when I don't really have that outside of the Off Center.
Mhm.
So it's been a really good experience there, and I've made very, very dear, dear good friends.
Yeah.
This, and we all, even through the pandemic, we just kind of stuck together and checked on each other and talked to each other and shared art with amongst each other, and
Mhm.
just really, really dear, dear ones.
Well, I think we're just about done with time. Is there anything else that you would like to share with our community here?
Um, oh, just sending everybody my love, and you guys keep going, keep creating, keep writing, you know, keep keep doing what you do. This thing will be over soon, and but I can tell you, writing and creativity keeps me going.
I'm so glad that you are utilizing that during this time and continue on creating. And I really appreciate the art that you shared with us today. That was really special.
And thank you. And thank you.
Yeah, it was a little surprise I didn't expect, and I love to see art. So it's great to see it. Hopefully we can hang some up in off center soon. So that
Cool.
would be so fun. Decorate the space with community art.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Sarah. Well, that is all that we have for today. I am going to hit the stop record button and say goodbye to you formally here off the air. But I just wanted to say thank you for joining us, everybody, for watching the little video here. And we hope that you will come see us at Off Center.